Alright friends, you are welcome back to this training, web development training, the nitty-gritties. So quickly I want to move on in our training, and this time around we'll be talking about some other things. We have seen how to structure our HTML website and how to connect our external CSS, and I've also shown you how to work with internal CSS. So we will be going to that now. We want to look at some other things, some other HTML elements that you can add to your website. First of all, let me quickly put our structure again. Of course, you know the shortcut to that if you're using Visual Studio. Then okay, so remember to change your title. Our title remains training. And here we're going to link our CSS file again because we've not linked our CSS file. So let's link our CSS. Okay, sorry, let's link our CSS, not atom. And our CSS, the name is styles and not style. Remember, the name is very important. If you look here, it is styles and not style, so we must add that s if it must reflect. So within the body, we will let me tell you how to put a paragraph. A paragraph is simply a text, a write-up you use to write articles, your normal write-up. So I will just say P, and you can see now this is P. This is about paragraph. I can write anything here. So but for some reason I'm going to put a dummy text. What do we use to put a dummy text? Is called lorem. Lorem is just something used to put dummy text. So lorem, I can say lorem of 60 words. Okay, that's what it simply means. So it's going to generate 6 words that doesn't make any meaning. It's just for you to work on it and see what happens. You can see now immediately I clicked on it, it gave me this word. So I can now style my P. You can now style my paragraph and give the color of that paragraph to be red. I don't know why I love red so much. Okay, let's view our index.html. Here's our folder, here's the file. So we can now view it, or just simply click and open it in a browser, and so that you'll be able to see what is happening. Okay, and you can see what is happening. Okay, you can see it now. This is our paragraph and it's showing red. But meanwhile, I want to show you a way that you can make your changes to reflect in your browser very quickly without you having to refresh. So now there's an extension you need to install in Visual Studio Code. The extension, I think, okay, you have to connect to the internet and install this extension. Let me show you. I've already installed it. That's why I can go live. That is, as I make my changes, it will be reflecting immediately. So you can see here are some extensions I have installed that you can also install, like this bracket colorizer, debugger for Chrome, highlight matching tag, and indent rainbow. This indent rainbow is what gives this color that you see here, that shows you what is inside what. This highlight bracket per colorizer, if you look at my CSS, you can see that the brackets are all colored yellow, but your own, it may not be like that if you have not installed this extension. Then highlight matching tags simply means, you can see it simply means let me go to my, now if I click on this title, if I click on this title, you can see that it will highlight it below with yellow. If you can see now, there is a yellow highlight below each of them. That is just to help you work briefly. But the extension I want to show you is live server rather. Live server, look at it here. Live server is an extension that makes your work, all the changes you make in your work, to be displayed immediately. So that is it. You may not, so install these extensions, these major extensions. Install prettier, live server, indent rainbow, highlight matching tags, and bracket per colorizer. If you're not using Visual Studio Code, it's not a must. Just follow the tutorial and write a good code. Okay, so because I have live share now, I can go live immediately. That does not mean I've hosted my website. It simply means that I can see my changes as soon as possible as I make those changes. Like if I want to show you, I have to let me make this go this way. Okay, no, if you look below here, you can see go live because I have live server. So if I click here, it will simply open this index.html immediately on my browser, and you can see that it has given it an IP address. Okay, so let me make this so that you can be seeing what I'm talking about. You can be seeing what I'm talking about. This is my Chrome. Let me put the windows side by side. Let me put them side by side so that you can see what I am doing. Okay, let me put this side by side. Let me just show you, okay, to show you how live server works. Now if I change this color to red, to blue rather, to blue, you will see that it changes automatically without me having to refresh here, because I'm using live server. So install that extension is very, very wonderful. Okay, so let me zoom this again so that you will see, so that we will have a better look on what we are doing. Okay, now that is just about paragraph, and with my paragraph I can do some things. Now if you look at this paragraph, you can see that it just occupies the screen. So what do I need to do to make it, at least to make it to be centralized and to make it to align? So I'll simply come here and say, now there's something we call break tag. Break tag simply shows where the thing should break. Okay, now if I put a break here, if you view here, you will see that it breaks here, it broke here. Are you getting it now? So it moved other text below it. So that's how to align your this thing. Like I just copy this code, and just put it after every 3 words, so that it can now, Control V. I have to put it after every, some of them are very long, so I have to put, sorry, I don't know what, Control V, sorry, I don't know why I'm making that mistake over and over again. Okay, so I want to put this, I used to press Control B instead of Control V. Okay, so I want to put these breaks here. Okay, I want to put these breaks here. Okay, now if you view your browser, you will see that the text has now, everywhere I added break, those things will simply come to below. All right, now how do we can say text align center. You can see that if you go here, the text will come to center. So that is how paragraph works. So of course you can put a header or anything before your paragraph, but this is just about paragraphs. Okay, you can color your text, you can give it a background, you can give your text a background so that your text will have a background. You can have a background of let's say red. Okay, so you can see that it will give it a background. All right, so that is just that for that. And I can also make, of course I have shown you what you can do with text. You can say font size, and you can increase to 50 px. You can increase to 50 px. You can see now that is just about paragraph. Okay, so let's stop about paragraph there. The next thing we're going to talk about, we're going to look on hypertext and image link.